Get up. Get up. Come on. There we go.
Oh, it's just the perfect selection of outdoorsy and professional pictures. Food pics from KL. Kuala Lumpur. That is where I live.
No one asks someone out in real life unless they live exactly halfway around the world.
Exactly. More than halfway down the road.
And the publicly filed indictment may be one of the largest chasms I've ever seen in the last 40 years. The defense has countless written communications that will negate any lack of consent. In this case, that will negate any coercion in this case.
If all the population could offer threesomes and participating with the enjoyment of legally hired sexual escorts, they're going to lose, period.
If you have a divided jury, a diverse jury that doesn't belong
In the above entitled action by the defendant.
Essentially, it's social media. Someone's Facebook, except you can get people are interested
Are you eating something? What are you eating? Which flavor?
Casino app at your fingertips. Wheel of Fortune Online Casino. From celebrities, 5-star chefs, and fitness gurus to regular folks screaming about their everyday tasks. This is one of the fastest growing and most controversial social media platforms in the world. Some people talk about crypto, some people do fitness. I do porn.
Everyone knows about it.
The site hosts nearly 200 million subscribers, including content from over 2 million creators. For adult film stars, the site has revolutionized the way they do business. It's made family and performance rich beyond their wildest dreams.
it has changed the face of what people would do. Because now it's
If a construction worker killed someone, we say construction worker murders boyfriend or girlfriend. OnlyFans documents the mixed results.
This is OnlyFans.
Oh, you're getting on the whole thing.
Courtney was very successful on OnlyFans.
You can hear Amy is pleading for help. Someone to come here and help her boyfriend who has been stabbed.
Into the phone in shock and waiting for disbelief. The 911 operator actually says, "Ma'am, stop screaming. Ready for location."
Ma'am, listen to me. You need to stop screaming on the line and give me the address.
She's freaking out and he's in the background. Some mad. He's just trying to stay alive.
It's very clear that she was very distressed, crying, very emotional. Sounds like she really wanted to help her boyfriend. It's unclear what has transpired in Courtney's high-rise apartment, but when that mystery is revealed, it will shed light not only on the tale of mayhem, alleged murder, and a seemingly relationship gone horribly awry, but also catapult a wildly popular adult content creator into the mainstream limelight. And whether justified or not, the entire social media platform OnlyFans squarely under the microscope.
Excuse me.
For those who had never heard of OnlyFans prior to this case, now they hear about this platform where models are making millions of dollars, and they're like, "What is this platform?"
Essentially, it's a social media site. It's very similar to Facebook. You can post nudity.
People will go into your OnlyFans and they subscribe for a month, and obviously they have the option to turn their video on and staying subscribed to you and supporting you.
One of actually the big draws of the platform are the DMs and connecting to messages. So even in turn, it's a very static experience, but now all of a sudden you have interaction with people that you find sexually attractive. You can request custom things to be made.
Right now, OnlyFans is close to 200 million users, more than 2 million content creators, 1,000 forums every day. Like Courtney, content creator Kazumi has more than 2 My job before OnlyFans was I was a marketing executive for this direct marketing company. With OnlyFans, I just realized, like, look, above all, I just want something remote and residual. And that's kind of what OnlyFans is. When I started to ground zero. This is a normal day at work for me. I usually do the safer work thing in the daytime, and at night, I like to get fact is, this is my product. As long as I own it and people want to buy it, I can sell it forever, and that will allow me to do other things in my life.
The kind of ownership that OnlyFans provides will attract creators like Courtney Honey. But in April 2022, Courtney was successfully killed by a bizarre and deadly incident that occurred within the home she shared with her boyfriend. After Courtney called 911, little was known, except that her boyfriend was retired. When police enter the apartment, they find Courtney in the cell, and her boyfriend, Christian Ogunselli, in the pool of his blood, victim of an apparent psychosis.
We don't know exactly what led up to that moment, but what we do know is right now she's looking at her boyfriend, who is bleeding from his shoulder and possibly passing away.
Sit down. Do me a favor, sit down. Do not move. Why are you yelling at me? Do not move, sit down. We don't know what's going on. We don't know what happened. I'm scared. So right now.
Anybody who's witnessing death in that way is going to experience a feeling of trauma.
The paramedics
want some ice cream.
They get inside of the unit.
We want ice cream.
Get him.
No,
They
Tom
get
is
his
done.
body, get down to the
Okay, so what?
ambulance, you know,
Eh?
try to
So what?
revive him.
While paramedics rush critically injured Christian to the hospital, police escort Courtney out onto the penthouse balcony for questioning.
Sit down. Relax. Okay, they're gonna take care of him.
We see a video shot shortly after the incident with Courtney and handcuffs.
I want some.
I'm using a
It
fork.
looks like the waist
Yeah.
down. She looks to
Thank
be on the
you.
floor, like she's
Bruh.
begging and pleading with the police officers to hear her and to hear her story.
I need you to be calm. Okay. And explain to me exactly what happened.
Cooper, move. Move.
When they asked her what happened, Courtney says they had an argument. He had grabbed her by the throat and shoved her against the wall.
Yeah.
So he throws you against the wall?
Courtney says, Christian grabbed me by the neck, he started to choke me, and so I reached around, picked up a knife, and threw it at him.
How many times did you stab him?
I did not stab him once. I just threw it because I was scared.
You threw the knife?
Threw it. Courtney told them she's the victim of domestic violence and that Christian was the aggressor. And the police believed her. They did not arrest her.
She's a young, pretty blonde girl. You know, she's super innocent. This is how they're looking at it.
In the coming days, as the story of the incident becomes public, Courtney's followers on OnlyFans will offer her support, both emotional and financial. It's the story of many of Courtney's fellow creators on the platform, thousands of whom have switched over
Cooper.
from other adult content websites.
Cooper.
Given OnlyFans'
Come here.
excellent reputation for nurturing and supporting its contributors.
Come here, Cooper. Come here.
Quality of porn that you're going to find on cheap sites like Pornhub is not going to match the quality of porn that you may find on OnlyFans. You're definitely going to get a more personal experience when you subscribe to someone's OnlyFans.
Stop, Cooper.
Get to interact with their favorite content
Stop!
on another level. And all it's a little pin. You can't get that type
Stop!
of
Okay.
Here's my experience that the truth is there's a lot of very lonely people and people looking for connection, and that's why ultimately that site became so popular.
The OnlyFans platform was launched in 2016 by the self-proclaimed king of homemade porn, Tim Stokely. Tim had created 2 custom porn sites before starting OnlyFans, with a £10,000
The The sons of the Stokely family got a loan from their father and started OnlyFans in London.
It was a family affair, with his brother serving as head of operations and his father serving as head of finance. And even though Tim's prior businesses were centered around sex work, his original vision for OnlyFans was much broader. He imagined a wide-ranging social media platform with a paywall, which would profit from their work, no matter or whether they made porn videos or posted cooking tips or parenting advice.
There's all kinds of content. So many people post OnlyFans cooking. But if your food is old and the videos are great, and people want that content, then you find a body and make a lot of money.
But it didn't take long for porn to become a prominent form of content on Tim's new platform. For one extremely good reason: safety.
It's safer, like way safer than a traditional form of sex work or solicitation. Traditional sex work can result in a lot of risky and dangerous situations. With OnlyFans, sex workers are able to perform within the privacy of their home, versus with traditional sex work, you may be having to work out in public, on the streets, in certain clubs. People who are posting content, they're able to control what they show, where they record, or where they show their anonymity, and that overall is much safer than the traditional route.
The feeling of safety is what drew creators like Courtney Plenty, Kazumi, and countless others to the platform. Along, of course, with the potential to earn millions of dollars.
OnlyFans takes 20% of creators' earnings and lets them keep 80%. In the past few years, porn has been completely free, so these sex workers, they're not getting money for it. Now, you have OnlyFans where you don't have to just put out a video and hope it gets enough views where you get signed or get paid to do another scene. Instead, you can just, from your home, make new and fresh porn and get paid for it.
In the beginning, OnlyFans saw steady but relatively slow growth. But a little over 3 years after it was founded, a global health crisis propelled OnlyFans to extreme popularity.
Once the pandemic happened, there was like an OnlyFans boom.
This was a time when we their ability to socialize and also fulfill their sexual needs became obsolete. And so people turned to the internet.
You're at home, so what are you going to spend that money on? You're not going to go out. You're not going to go get a drink at a bar. You're going to sit at home and watch somebody on OnlyFans. We are in an age where we enjoy consuming content. This is just something that we do. People are scrolling all day long, taking in anything that they find entertaining. It is also very legal and acceptable for adults to find sexually explicit content entertaining. And so it makes sense that people will be on these platforms consuming this sort of content.
However, some dancers, sex workers, and strippers whose livelihood depended on in-person interactions suddenly found themselves out of a job.
The pandemic really made a lot of people go to OnlyFans.
Once the first people started and people realized how much money they were making from OnlyFans, then everybody wanted a piece of it.
You don't have to be a model, you don't have to be anything. If you have a Wi-Fi connection to your cell phone, you can download OnlyFans and throw a picture from the gallery. It's that easy.
So the process of starting my OnlyFans, you have to go on the website, create your account. You have to verify that you're obviously 18 or older.
Yo, stop
I have to
licking.
submit my photo identification, release forms that you can sign, and then boom, your account's created.
The problem isn't your machine. It's likely your detergent. Really? I recommend switching to Cascade Platinum.
summer Barbies or summer parties. She makes what you need in store every day. Food, raw nut flour. You deserve your flowers. You're Metro Summer MVP.
Before you go to extremes to fix sagging and wrinkles with expensive injections, try this Olay Regenerist. Olay boosts skin cell regeneration to firm, lift, and reshape volume without painful creases. For me, it's only one app.
Once I heard about it, I jumped over full nude, hard. And it was fun. It was exciting. I had all the equipment that I needed to start already. Just started content in general. Well, I don't worry, but went right in. Money came in pretty quickly in the beginning because everyone was at home and everyone else was getting free money from the government. So they needed to spend it somewhere. Or I would make dating profiles on dating apps and post like just enough to get someone to say like, oh, I want to see more of you. And then I would just send them my OnlyFans. And it just helped me, especially on the dating apps alone. Helps more than any of the platforms.
Aspiring porn stars. Those OnlyFans content creators. Several established celebrities who didn't hail from the world of adult entertainment flocked to the platform as well.
Cardi B joined OnlyFans in 2020 to address rumors about her and share behind-the-scenes content from her music videos. DJ Khaled put out inspirational content, just like he does on all of his other social media. Michael B. Jordan's OnlyFans for his mustache actually raises money for charity. It's a beautiful thing. Beyonce even rapped about OnlyFans on her remix of Megan Thee Stallion's Savage. After she mentioned OnlyFans, OnlyFans had an influx of hundreds of thousands of new users daily after the release.
Athletes became fascinated by the immense fortunes made and who among the who's who was signing up. But for aspiring adult content creators, trying to break through the popular postings of everyone's favorite celebrities made maintaining the financial success they discovered through the platform increasingly difficult.
They already have a lot of understanding of what marketing looks like, how to grow a fan base, and how to keep a fan base. They are able to build possibly a lot faster than some of the creators who have been there, who have been working, who have been really
Oh, why would they fall to fourth? Stupid boat. It's Buckovich running over him 32-0 go. Damn!
I think it's a double-edged sword because on one hand, celebrities joining the platform kind of destigmatized it a little bit.
I'm
But I
posting
think
a
it
fall.
gave OnlyFans this like get-rich-quick mystique that it really doesn't have, and also it kind of did saturate the market a little bit.
It was oversaturated at that point where I couldn't change things or like create multiple posts per week to keep the fans going.
But despite the influx of celebrities, every day, new adult content creators continue to push through, including Courtney Sweeney, who first joined OnlyFans in 2020. But after 2 years on the site, the deadly drama in her personal life would overshadow her work on OnlyFans. And, perhaps undeservedly, threatened to cast a grim shadow on the already controversial platform. Kristen Owens, Courtney's boyfriend, is in critical condition after the domestic dispute in which Courtney claims that Christian attacked her, essentially injured him with a knife. Paramedics work to save Christian's life, but he ultimately passes away.
The hospital tried their best to revive him, but eventually his injuries were too grave and too catastrophic to recover from.
I was shocked, man. I was sad, you know. I know I heard a lot of good things about him. Everyone seems to agree that he was a good guy.
Christian's family lost a very young man who had a promising future ahead of him. That is an incredible traumatic loss.
I don't know that reality quite set in for Courtney until much later on when she was sitting in that interrogation room when they informed her Christian died, I think that was the first time where the true reality of the situation set in for Courtney.
We have to inform you that Christian did not make it. Unfortunately, the doctor said they could. Christian!
Oh my God.
When word of Christian's death reaches social media, that one of OnlyFans' most popular stars had purportedly killed him in self-defense, the internet goes wild.
Part of the reason it got the notoriety it got was there was from social media that brought an inflection point where eventually national news started picking up the story.
In the months following Christian's death, Courtney books a trip to another.
Also, everybody needs to.
They just bought her story lock, stock, and barrel that it was self-defense. She was free to travel to Hawaii.
I do.
While Courtney is in Hawaii, police receive the results of Christian's autopsy.
Okay, put it.
The medical examiner examines Christian and his wounds and
But,
looks
oh,
at
yeah.
this story that Courtney's told about from somewhat of a distance. But essentially, the medical examiner says no. Close contact stabbing.
It's a finding Courtney and they plan to bring in their own medical examiner to counter the autopsy's results.
We have our own medical examiner. He absolutely believes that the knife could have been thrown. In fact, he actually does knife thrown himself.
And until prosecutors decide to file charges, Courtney remains a free woman.
Banger. Oh yeah, yeah. I hit a banger, homer. Yeah, your bitches tryna get that ball, yeah. But you can't get it to home in time, 'cause I'm cooking your ass. Yeah, 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 yeah. Cooking your ass. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
People think that you can just hop on OnlyFans. Oh, you know what? I think I might just start an
No,
OnlyFans. Like, it's
what's
so
it?
easy.
That's
No,
me?
it's a real profession. These
No, not the fuck. I was son.
It takes a lot.
You for the son.
They have to learn how to
For
work
the
cameras and lighting,
for the son.
produce quality
What home you
content,
jumping?
produce content that's going to keep people subscribe. So it is a lot of work. It's not just
I do phone home
do
demo.
whatever and now I make millions.
Morality is often weaponized toward OnlyFans adult content creators, especially women.
There is a stigma associated with sex work in general, specifically based on women, because unfortunately we live in a society where misogyny is very prevalent and also whorephobia is very prevalent.
What's misunderstood about sex workers is that there's something wrong with them. That maybe they are desperate or they don't have any
Give me
other
my money,
that
bitch.
they don't want to work.
I got black, I got white, which one? I put tacos in a bit of family. I know I'm gonna blow over, ain't done. Get my foot.
On the lives of OnlyFans creators. No
I'm
one knows that
gonna
better than Sarah Juree. This story begins with much different career aspirations.
I always wanted to be a
Two
teacher. I
and
just always loved school. It was something I was very good at. I think because I loved school so much, and it was sort of where I was seen, and I had amazing teachers, that it was pretty natural to want to stay doing that, and that's what I went to college for. 20 years was my total teaching career. I felt like it offered an opportunity to still really prioritize my family and my own kids as far as the hours.
But for Sarah and many others across the country, making ends meet on a teacher's salary while raising children was difficult. And after a decade of marriage, a divorce made it nearly impossible.
All of a sudden, I'm a single mom with twins. A very stable financial two-income household where my ex-husband was the primary income provider to being a single mom living on teacher income.
he did not just do
One
that.
day, Sarah noticed a post on social media that
Oh,
would change
I'm
the course of her
angry.
life.
Woman
Oh no, now I'm
my
very
Facebook
angry.
page
Now I
who
just missed
was
a
about
fastball.
my age in
Now
her
I'm
40s and a
very
mom had
doing
started an
knuckleball.
OnlyFans page
Are
and
you
she had
gonna be a
made
knuckleball?
10,000
Yeah,
and
boy.
my wheels were turning because I thought if I could get a side hustle that actually brought income in, I could get out of credit card debt, I could pay my car back off. So ultimately
Hey,
that was what
he didn't tag me. That would have been.
When Sarah brought it up to her coworkers, she
You
received
see
immediate
something?
support.
That.
my boss said, yeah, you should start OnlyFans pages and sell your panties on them. Men love panties and you could make a lot of money selling panties. After my boss encouraged me to start a page, I did not have any worry that my teaching was in jeopardy. And my mindset really was this was gas money. This was grocery money. I didn't have big aspirations of being a big OnlyFans model.
However, shortly after Sarah created her page, she became the target of an internet troll.
The blogger in my community found out I was a teacher with an OnlyFans page. So he started this extreme blog. He tries to get private citizens fired and community. The blogger reached out and was essentially threatening me through DM that he was going to expose me. I had only had my page for a couple weeks. It's not like I was making a lot of money. I wasn't an established content creator. I had literally just posted a couple nudes. He screen grabbed my nude photos that were behind a paywall on OnlyFans, and then he distributed them without my consent on Facebook and Twitter. My employer, and within 4 days of my boss encouraging me to start an OnlyFans, I was terminated for my position.
Yeah. He couldn't get away from that one. Come on, what picture am I gonna get? Come on, give me a good one. Knuckleball?
Shortly after her
Well, I can hit
termination,
knuckleballs.
They say everyone gets their 15 minutes of fame, but I never imagined it was so controversial. Nothing about my life was private anymore. Even my termination letter was splashed all over the media, and I got thrust into spotlight and into media and into tabloids, and I was just a private citizen before all of this. My kids are still mad about that. They're pretty protective of me. I really had to grieve being
Oh,
a
hell
teacher.
no, you
There
did
was
not
a
take
time
it.
where
I had a
I
home
really
run.
had to cry over
Damn.
this was my identity. This was
What is
everything that I
that,
had
boy?
done for the last 20 years.
The big one.
When all of this was going on, I had the most support on the OnlyFans platform because people would hear my story or they'd read about
Trying to hit it down
an
there.
article about me in the media, and then they'd come and sub to my account and give me a lot of encouraging words. So it was interesting because in the midst of all that drama, that was actually the month I made the most money on my OnlyFans page. I think I made my annual income in 6 months. So then I also realized the power of publicity and the power of the media. It took time to sort of recalibrate and get to the point of like, okay, this is my life. I guess I'm a content creator now. It's the reality of our culture. And the fact that people value me more posting
I did that for no reason.
children in the classroom. I feel like OnlyFans has changed the face of what people would term a sex worker because now it is the pastor, it's the teacher, it's the mom next door that's making content for the site. It's really opened the door to the average woman exploring this as a financial opportunity for themselves.
Like knuckleball or fastball?
Like Sarah
Fastball, come on.
it's that sense of protection, financial gain, that also drew Courtney Clenny to OnlyFans. and spurred her surge
Oh,
in
no,
popularity.
when I said it was.
But
Okay, keep
unlike
going, keep
Sarah
going.
and so many
Gary's
others,
not gonna get me in time.
the death of her
Gonna
boyfriend
tag me,
earned
buddy.
Courtney the type of attention
Hey, you
that
wanna
would not
tag
be
me,
her
buddy?
fault. And
You're
put
not
her
tagging
squarely
me.
in the crosshairs of her life.
Not from there. Not from there, bro.
At another bizarre layer to the discussion of cryptocurrency's merits and drawbacks.
With jackpots on DraftKings Casino, spin and play your way.
Probably gonna be a 40-minute video. Yeah, so, or like 45. Because I just want to talk a little with you guys. Because, lol. No, I'll get him up for you since he told you. Okay? Yeah, get. I got you, bro. Now don't go on field. Go on a baseball. Might boot it. Might bunt it. So.
Shipping 10,000 packages a month can feel chaotic. ShipStation and automates so you can ship fast. Start your free trial today at ShipStation.com.
Knuckleball. Skip. Cinco. I don't like Cinco's ball. No, where am I? I need to swing like down there. Knuckleball. Come on. My second favorite pitch. Let me down. Fastball, come on. Come on. What is that? Knuckleball again. W. Bro. I told you. I don't no. Almost done. I'm gonna get one. No hit. Yes, no fielders. Yeah,
The death of Courtney Clenny's boyfriend, Christian Obumsett, has initially been determined to be a case of self-defense.
And what happened?
And then he just charged at me.
Yeah, stupid. No, you can't. No,
However, the Miami-Dade County Medical Examiner's findings prompted police to look
what's
into
the
the
ball?
couple's background.
What's the
Hoping
ball?
to provide additional context for how and why the events of April 3rd unfolded.
Probably foul. Definitely. Yeah, it's too
Courtney
funny.
Clenny hadn't always lived
Hitting this one.
She was born in 1996 and was raised in
Wow.
Midland, Texas, where she met Christian in her 20s.
Christian Obumsett was also from Texas. He was described as an entrepreneur. It appeared that he had his hands in some of the cryptocurrency market.
Mom, I want to see. Mom.
I think he was really in love with Courtney. Looking at the pictures of them together, they look like a happy couple.
In January of 2022, after 2 years of dating, Courtney and Christian moved to Miami.
Courtney and Christian's condo was beautiful. It was picturesque. This is a luxury high-rise apartment.
Mom.
She's got a
Mom.
condo
What?
that
Let me sleep with you. It's because Mom's sitting at white.
slim figure,
Yes,
hair
thank you.
blowing in the wind, and on the beach living life just footloose and fancy free. the image they project was one of, 20-something-year-olds living it up, enjoying their lifestyle.
There.
Though the couple seem to be living a happy and carefree life, investigators decide to take a look at the specific that
Last time I got a homework. Let's hit one. Let's cut it.
Prosecutors claim the stab wound was actually the result of a close contact incident.
I hate
When investigators look
God,
deeper
see,
into the timeline
this
of
tricks you all the time. Now I'm about to get out. Come on, big it, big it. Papa?
Before she called 911, she called her mother. And apparently she was on the phone with her mother while he was dying. Before she called the police. And that was like very disturbing. He was still alive when the ambulance died. He was not dead yet. It was going, but it wasn't responding to any questions.
Digging further into Courtney's phone records, investigators discover this wasn't the first time police have been sent to her in question's residence.
I'm the pebble, like machine, it's my team. No, that's what a bad
Domestic violence incidents between the two partners previously.
Okay.
Police were called multiple times.
We have neighbors from Texas saying they've heard screaming matches, they've heard loud violent interactions between Courtney and Christian on more than one occasion. Then we hear neighbors from Miami. The stories of neighbors in both places matched up. We have their circle of friends saying, I've seen Courtney hit Christian, but I don't think I've ever seen Christian hit Courtney.
I think that Courtney has a very bad temper. My personal opinion is I think she's nice when she's nice. She's happy when she's happy. She's mad when she's mad.
Courtney's team claims that the violence was by no means one-sided, and that a neighbor once claimed to see Christian strike Courtney. Although Courtney's family repeatedly claims she the history of domestic violence is certainly a red flag. And for Courtney, and for OnlyFans itself, things are about to get a lot worse. Spring 2022. Beyond the OnlyFans spotlight is something content creator Courtney Clenny posted. But the very public allegations of possible murder are beginning to in the eyes of many, have also begun to paint OnlyFans in an unfair light.
It's strange that OnlyFans was broad-based.
Then go